Are you confused which character to pull in 4.4? Then you have come to the right video. In this video, I am going to give you detailed info on Nahida, Xiao, Yae Miko and Xianyun and let you know which character will be the best for your account. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting with the best character to pull in version 4.4. It is painfully obvious. It is the shortest character of version 4.4 and that is Xiao. Xiao can delete every enemy in the game within few plunges. Okay, just kidding. It's Nahida, the only Archon of version 4.4. Nahida is like the core of Dendro teams. You can create good Dendro teams even without Nahida, as there are some amazing F2P options like the Traveler, but Nahida provides a huge boost to the Dendro teams. She has high off-field damage. Her elemental skill easily deals 25 to 30k damage with F2P build. She also provides up to 250 elemental mastery buff to the on-field character, which is required in most of the Dendro teams. Also, she has the best Dendro application in the game with extremely long duration of her skill, that is 25 seconds. She is a perfect character that you must have in your account. She turns other Dendro Electro DPS characters like Alaitam or Sino into a beast. Even without a dedicated DPS, on-field Nahida can deal decent damage due to her passive buffing her skills and some good aggravate damage from normal attacks. She can easily keep the deep wood set uptime, amazing character, 10 on 10 pull value. Now we have Xiao. Xiao is a hyper carry that specializes in plunge damage. He jumps really high in the sky because he is insecure about his height. Xiao is a top tier DPS and can clear any content within seconds. Okay, I'm lying, he's really bad, don't pull for him. Jokes aside, Xiao is a really strong hyper carry. I wouldn't say he's as good as the top tier carries like New Villette or Alaitam, but he is still a decent option. His gameplay is also easy as you just need to keep plunging. He is quite easy to build, as he can deal good enough damage with a mixture of 2-piece set effects. 4-piece for a million hereafter is his best set that he can strongbox. He can also use the hunter set. However, he lacks some good F2P weapons. Xiao can perform well even with manually invested supports. Xiao's plunges and aerial gameplay can allow him to dodge enemy attacks. However, this can also leave him vulnerable to enemies unless you have a shielder in your team. He is completely unable to act while plunging and for a brief time once he hits the ground. If you plunge directly into an attack, it can kill your Xiao. Even if he doesn't get killed, he can get staggered, thus resulting in DPS loss. This is the reason why I like using him with shielders. He can also face some energy issues due to high burst cost and his elemental skill not generating particles when used during his burst. So you need to use both the dashes of his skill and quickly follow it by his burst so that you can get the particles. You need to use Animo battery with him and build at least 130% energy recharge on him. C6 Faruzan is the best battery and buffer for him. Even if your Faruzan is not C6, she is still one of the best buffers for him. But you will need to use another Animo character, that is a triple Animo team for fulfilling his energy requirements. However, now with the addition of Xianyun, you will be mostly building triple Animo teams with both Faruzan and Xianyun in order to maximize his damage. Xiao also has extremely large AoE which makes him great against multiple enemies. He is still a good DPS for single target enemies as you can drop your plunges right on top of the enemy's body to get 2 instances of damage. One thing I hate about Xiao's plunges is that it can knock back enemies, resulting in separating them from group, which makes it difficult to take advantage of his AoE damage. Alright, I don't want to make this too long. Overall, Xiao is a decent DPS that can help you clear your abyss. Even though he is not the best, but he is still a great DPS. However, you need to make sure you have good weapon to use on him and some of his best supports like Xianyun, Faruzan, Zhongli, etc. Personally, I am not a fan of his plunge playstyle, but you can pull for him if you do find it unique or if you are a Shotakon. It's okay, I won't judge. For his pull value, I will rate him 7.5 out of 10. His pull value increases if you are planning to get Xianyun. Moving on, we have Yae Miko. Yae Miko, when she was released, got a lot of hate. However, with the release of Dendro and Aggravate Reaction, her damage skyrocketed, especially with Nahida. She has 100% off-field electro application and strong off-field damage. Due to this, she can fit into any team that requires an electro sub DPS. However, she takes more field time, so with hyper carry, someone like Fischl, whose field time is a lot less, is preferred. But Yae Miko shines in quick swap teams or with DPS that don't require much field time like Tignari. She has high burst damage as well, but the main focus of her damage is her elemental skill. She does have high energy cost and requires you to build energy recharge on her, but in aggravate teams where you rely mostly on elemental skill damage, it is recommended to focus on offensive stats like crit, elemental mastery and attack instead of energy recharge. She works well with Raiden's Shogun as you can use her skill and burst during Raiden's downtime. And Raiden's energy refund lets you burst every rotation with around 140 energy recharge. Yae Miko has some great F2P weapon options like the Utsuanai, Mappa Mare and has many artifact options. 4-piece Golden Troop is currently her best option to maximize her elemental skill damage. Other sets include 4-piece Gilded Rims for more aggravate damage, or 2-piece set effects of electro damage bonus, attack percent, golden troop, emblem, elemental mastery. All in all, she is quite flexible and more F2P friendly than Xiao, which is why we rate her pool value as 8 out of 10. Lastly, we have the latest character from 4.4, Xianyun or Cloud Retainer. Xianyun provides the ability to do plunge attacks, plunge damage bonus and strong heals. Since she is not released yet, it is difficult to tell how good she will be. As of now, she works well with plunge carries like Xiao and Gaming. She also works with Diluc who has high plunge damage and with Hu Tao as well if you have Furina. She has the potential to work with other characters as well or future characters who might benefit from plunge attacks. She can also be used as a flex anemo healer. However, if you already have Jean, her pull value outside of plunge teams decreases by a lot as Jean can do everything she can except the plunge buffs. So I would recommend you to pull Xianyun if you use plunge carries or if you are Jean-less and in need of an anemo healer for characters like Furina. It is difficult to rate Xianyun's pull value since she is not released yet, so I will put a question mark for her. So overall, the best character to pull in 4.4 is Nahida because of her utilities and damage. You can pull Xianyun if you are a Xiao main or planning to main him, or Gaming. If you are planning to maximize your Diluc or Hu Tao, Xianyun is a great option. Do keep in mind you would only want to use Xianyun with Hu Tao if you have Furina. I recommend you to wait for a few days after Xianyun is released to see how good she is. Lastly, you can opt for Yae Miko for a flexible playstyle, or if you already have Nahida, as Yae Miko is bursted when paired with Nahida. Or you can go for Xiao if you want a hyper carry or planning to get Xianyun. The most pulled characters amongst them is Nahida and the others can be skipped. The characters you wish to pull depends on your preferences. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.